Whimsical Wyvern will be here soon. Wyvern's like, what is wrong with you? So everybody's here. I've been trying to come up with a dad joke about momentum, but I just can't seem to get it going. That's a good one. All right. Here I am. I'm coming on in Wagon. I didn't know there was a starting soon screen. Yeah, I got that for my birthday too. I just never use it. Sorry. I got a phone call from a family member that was super important. But they don't understand about stream time. And I didn't want to rush them because I love them. You don't talk much. All right, let me get this. Hold on. Boom! Magic! Ta-da! I wave my hands. You cannot see my hands. Why do I keep doing that? Welcome, welcome, Dragon. I will change the game instantly, even if you have something else you know you want, and I can do it. This was the fastest thing I could do and still go live. Please forgive me. I even put it in my little... I didn't send it out yet. I'm sure. It's trying to make me watch Hedgewolf. That's hilarious. She's not live right now. Share a link. Post. Share a link. Announcements. Come on, come on. Hurry up, dumb phone. Welcome, Whimsical Wyvern here. Ad break starts apparently in 1 minute. Great. I need to do this. Literally, I take a picture of the dad joke every day for my dad because he loves that. And then I show him like a month's worth at a time. Okay. I freaked out Dragon. I scared him off already. He does. He doesn't know how to see me, but he does. Bro, tell him to follow you. We need more viewers here. We do. It's getting very dismal over here in Twitch. Nobody's coming over to the streams. I appreciate the ones of you that do come, though. There's a lot of loyal people out there. I'm grateful. I'll tell you a secret. I love my dad with all my heart. He tries so hard. He got somebody to help him find Hedgewolf's channel. And for her birthday, like 2 years ago or something, he did a subscription. Hello, Whimsy. Hello, Nameless. But he could never figure out how to do it again all by himself, so that was it. He doesn't know how to see us at all. How's it going? It's going well. How are you? All right. So I am willing to change what I'm doing. I just took what was on the computer and went with it because a family member called and they don't understand about, they know I stream, they don't understand about the streaming and schedules and so on. So I just took the call. It was the best way to handle it. And then I just immediately tried to jump on and do the stream. So it's what was on the computer the last time I streamed. So I will change it. Doing okay. It's just really tired and I'm finally on Christmas break, so I'm fine, I guess. Oh, that's nice. I don't have a Christmas break. I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope you get some good relaxation. You know, for real, no comment. But yes, for real. I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm happy. I choose what I do. So here's the deal. I deserve a break. Well, you know what? If I get to be a successful enough streamer, I'll take a whole week off one day. We'll see. Anyway. I was thinking about your back, and this is weird and tangential. And I know that Dwagon has issues sometimes, similar physically. When I was getting my walking back and trying to save my leg, one of the things I used to do is go between really swimming in a cold pool to a hot tub, to a cold pool to a hot tub, and if I could get to a place with a sauna too, I would do that. And it would seem like it would make the muscles cramp up and get worse, but actually the working them with the cold and the working them with the hot, they have science about that now. I just made it up as I went along, but maybe that might give you guys some relief. No, I should take a month off at this point. You know, here's the funny thing. I don't enjoy time off. Well, I just said those words. My internet died. Internet has been a real witch lately. She's fickle, I guess. The web monster. Taking a month off would be great, but you know what happens? The first day, it's like, oh, that feels so good. That's so nice. The second day, I'm kind of getting into it, but I'm getting a little antsy. By the third day, I'm looking for what I can do. I like to work. Honestly, my back's being better right now, but I'll keep your infos in mind. Could be useful. Yeah, I get it. Well, if I'm not, okay, here's the deal. If I'm not working like a work job, notice I do a farm, I'm on a farm, or I would be doing a garden, or I'd be cross stitching, or I'd be cooking things from scratch where I'm making my own cheeses. I fill my time. I volunteer. At one point, I was volunteering over 80 hours a week with an organization I felt great about. I've volunteered with so many organizations over the years. I find busyness, so I can't really blame other people. And I don't look for places that are going to give me lots of time off anymore because I don't use it. Even if I have it, I don't use it. I like to be. It's like, okay, for example, I was so sad the day that I found out my grandma definitely died. Like, she'd been dying for a bit. The first thing I did was go volunteer to work and go work all day. I just kept myself busy, kept myself busy. That's how I function and process. I'll pay you a whole month trip around the world just for you to relax without doing nothing at all. If you get that successful, Nameless, I'll take it up on you. I'll take you up on it. Because at least I guess I'd be busy figuring out what I'd be doing. You know, I just don't relax sitting still. That's a deal in law. Ah, I'm one of those people. What can I say? I know who I am. I get super happy, I work to process it. I get super sad, I work to process it. And I have a friend who's like, you never stop and process stuff. And I'll go, because I never process stuff when I stop. That's just not how I operate. The worst thing that ever happened to me was when I've had something medical going on that I'm actually stuck, laying down, still. I swear, the ceiling can eat you up. I start counting, like, if there's, like, the little popcorn things in the ceiling, or specks of dust, or dirt, or spiders. Kenny! Welcome back! I wish I could sing on this channel. I'd sing, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Ah! All right. I told everyone I'm not tied to pixels. I don't care what I play. I can switch it up if somebody has something they want me to do. I threw on what I could get on quickly without changing anything except the date on my thingy. You're so funny. I just hydrated. I will hydrate again. Ah! Ah! It's interesting. Drown in hydration. Well, I'll be hydrated. I've got a big old liter of water. And I was at the grocery store and I wasn't at a store I normally go to, and I found this Jocko Hydrate Blue Raspberry Electrolyte Drink. And I thought, I'll give it a try. It's actually decent. And it's got no caffeine. All our suggestions are things you and the rest of the family would never play, so you have to stick to Pixels or Minecraft. I'm going to be blunt. There's no way I can get Minecraft going at this point. I could try, I guess, but once I'm already streaming, the computer's already working harder. All right, let's see here. I've started a bee. I don't know if you guys saw the end of the lantern here, the hurricane lamp. It's like Asian style, I guess. And Kenny never saw. But we decided this is indeed a horror. The guy's dying. But it did get finished. I could go to that horrible Christmas game I did the other day. That's still on the computer. I'm almost done with this rose. It's very pretty. I like the rose a lot. I like that they made that look kind of like garnet. And they went with a nice color. They didn't just try to do like red and stuff. This is nice colors. Did you get to see your Bluebird of Happiness, Dwagon? Now that I think about it, you picked this one. Fish assemble. Well, if there's a fish game, we can talk. I'm also going to pick up, I forgot to check the price, but I haven't put the full game of the Whiskerwood, but I guess I could do the demo a little longer. I don't know. That's just how all the Suncatcher bluebirds looked that people used to hang outside their patio doors back in the day. I don't think eyes were a priority. I don't know. Ooh, Whiskerwood is on sale. I'm glad I waited. Alright. So, I'll be starting Whiskerwood next week, probably. Officially, not just the demo. But if anybody wanted to see some play of it right now, I could flip over to that too. That's fine. And I was very sweetly gifted some games that we can play together. The Played Up and my own copy of House Flipper, and then a bunch of dungeon games that look interesting. But I haven't downloaded all of them, and like I said, while I'm streaming is maybe not the best time to get the computer to do some of those things. Great way to crash a stream. I mean, that might be entertaining for you guys, but not so much for me. I'm here at all. I got here. You need to point a gun at Nameless and Lost to get them to join you during your usual streaming time. Or I need to change up my streaming time a little bit, but right now I'm working around everybody else, and honestly, especially if Brobot's gonna be, he was gonna stream this morning. He started to, and the migraine just hit him. Like, I could see he literally, basically he passed out, and I had to shake him and check on him, and he was still gonna try, and I was like, I don't know if that's the way to do your second stream, honey. I really, I applaud your loyalty to it. I maybe be conscious. He's a kick streamer. You need to point a gun at, yeah, he did. He is a kick. You should kick him. Oh my gosh. Yep, it's Kenny. He's here. He's in the chat. It's authenticated. I thought you weren't doing Discord anymore because your computer died. Did you get a new computer? Or did you just finally put it on your phone? Kick streamers don't get kicked. They kick their viewers. Oh my goodness. Well, the monetization level is easier there, and the discoverability is easier there, and that matters to him. Plus, he'll still be making the YouTube videos full time. Notice, even with his VOD, the first thing he did was edit it before he put it out on YouTube. Amazed. I was like, you turned that around in a few hours? you've gotten really fast and amazing at that. And he goes, ah, it's not a big deal. So, unlike our VODs, where if we don't have a mic for half an hour or something, you're just stuck with it. He just goes in and fixes it. It's a whole new world out there, guys. But he was doing, I think, Super Smash Brothers. He wants to buy his own Switch too and not have to share. And a new computer. He's got goals. A whole new world. Yes, that one looked cool. I don't know what he plans to do streaming wise, but I do know if he streams, it's always going to be in this like 5:30 in the morning to 10 o'clock in the morning EST time frame. I don't know what his actual parameters he's looking at are, but that's his turn on the computer. Because we literally have it written out on a schedule. So it'll be in that time frame. Because his potato will not stream, I guarantee it. And it's not attached to a mic, so. But he's a bit edgier. I'm actually curious to see how that goes because he's free to say whatever he wants when he records a video. And he does. And then he edits afterwards. So I'm dying to know how this goes. Was everybody hoping to have at least a semi-acceptable Christmas? I think Nameless fell asleep. I have done my duty. I have put the Frenchman to sleep. Life is good. Nope, gonna skip dinner on that day. You're skipping dinner on Christmas? Like fasting, or you just don't like what they're cooking? I'm so confused, Wagon. Or you just don't want to deal with the people. I've done that, you know, because family gets more toxic on that day. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Ah. They will call me a burden more often. That's not nice. Wagon, we are family. We are family. My brothers and my sisters and me. We are family, Dwagon. We don't think you're useless. We think you're pretty awesome. Honestly, you are always really helpful. You let us know if there's sound issues. You show up regularly. You come up with great ideas. Sometimes we're smart enough to listen, sometimes we're not. But we do notice and care. Boop, I like this color. It's Nice. Well, he's just a good guy to be around. He is. He is. Unlike the fresh. Yeah, but if you want to invent a killing or torturing machine, I say, this is where the French excel. They also turn weird foods into delicacies. Not everybody has a creative brain like that. They're so creative that they have 8 letters for every one sound. It's a thing. I liked it with half dark, but now that this is coming in, I do think it's coming together really nicely. We'll just change its color and make it what we want it to be. Oh my gosh. I am so tired. So while I'm trying to go to the Steam sale, you're tired? Yeah. Well, it's Christmas. I mean, there's 1 or 2 extra things to do. I think my friend is gonna keep Dish. She wasn't gonna. I'd have been fine if she fostered it out. That was the plan. It sounds like her family fell in love. So, Kenny, do we get to know where you've been, or you're just back? Blub, 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 blub. Actually, we don't get to know where you've been. you simultaneously live on Canada, South Pole, North Pole, America. Imposing Chris came out with a new one the other day. He picked Laos yesterday, randomly. Then said, "Haha, I am lying. I will keep you on your toes." My guess is that Kenny was in a war in the Middle East. I'm not back. Okay. Or since he is back on the 23rd of December, he might be Santa. Oh my goodness. I was thinking he might have fixed his computer issues. Or he's at a friend's house or a relative's house and he's snagging their computer. Because it is the holidays. Or he's got access to better internet short term. Or he finally fixes internet for the long term. See, this is where it comes in. I don't know. It's a mystery. We'll see. I still hope everybody has as merry a Christmas as they can. I know it's a complicated time for a lot of people. One of my good friends just lost her dad. Like 2 days before Thanksgiving. So she's really struggling. I mean IRL people. I know IRL people. I'm sorry. I know. It's true. Dwagon knows where I was. Dwagon is a good lad and not snitching. Dwagon loves to snitch, but he likes to snitch to Artie. He goes in her Discord and he thinks she doesn't see it. He especially loves to snitch if he thinks it's spicy and can be taken out of context at all. That's his favorite. Night be a yapper here a lot. Yeah, at night's usually here, but usually it's a little later. I'll tell you how I feel about it. I do care, but I also feel like y'all have your own lives. And to me, it's kind of like when my... Aren't you worried he is a knight and you are a wyvern? We know how those tales end. It depends on the tale. It depends on the tale. Sometimes the wyvern ends. Knight might be a toasty snack. He said he's engraving his armor. And that could be like, you know, throw in a little garlic. That could be all nice and steamed. Could be a delightful encounter. Anyway, no, when I was in college at one point, I had a job where I was teaching English to migrant worker children. I don't really know how I ended up with this. It was in the newspaper, the hours worked, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved every one of those kids. I still pray about them. I'm not gonna lie. I do. But I knew I'd never see them again. And I was okay with that too. I would never like hunt them down or try to find them on Facebook or be weird. They touched my life, so I care. But I don't like get nosy about it. They moved on, I moved on. Don't know what's happened to those kids. Heck, it's been decades. There's also a reality where the knight takes the beast instead of the princess. That's gross. Yeah. If he wants a princess, he can look elsewhere. I'm not looking for a knight. Especially one that I'm pretty sure is closer to the age of my kids than myself. A bit weird. I'm not one of those weird people. Maybe Knight is into Forever 29 Dragon Girls. He could be into Forever 29 Dragon Girls all he wants. It doesn't mean he's getting anything. Besides, I think he still far favors spending time with a certain elf girl. Honestly, you know what he does more than anything is send me stuff to share with Atlas. So I kind of think he's gonna be happy to do like some checking out those streams or whatever. He keeps asking me, when's he gonna stream? When's he gonna stream? So he comes onto my streams and wants me to watch videos that he wants me to share with Atlas. So I sort of feel like I'm a middle person for him. She's not one. Oof, those weird people. Yeah, right. Artie, if you are reading Knight Might Marry Your Mom. Yeah. Yeah, no. She's not worried about that at all. Yeah. Nope. I don't see that happening. But, you know. That's the thing. Oh, that's what they call it. I'm not even. Yeah. Those ladies that like the guys their sons' ages. I think that's creepy. That's just ugh. Ew factor. Dwagon draw. I know you have the skills. With my current laptop, I cannot draw anything. Oh no. Oh darn. Pencil, paper. I think so much that I needed over 80 days for the simplest chibi drawings, and this laptop cannot handle even 10 layers. You layers, people. I tell you what. I can only fit 30 layers on this picture. It's a disaster. If I draw, it's pencil and paper. It's one layer, and it's terrible. Y'all do amazing stuff. I'm impressed. 07 to Dwagon's laptop, I know. Everybody's losing their computers. Ah. That's why we're trying to keep this one plugging. I'm surprised people use more than 4 layers. By the end, it's 1. It is very cool and it gives a lot of flexibility. I've watched it. I wouldn't have the patience. The keeping track of the layers, I think you have to be way more visual than I am. I just do. I'm not that visual. I'm not gonna pretend to be. I'm just in awe when other people do it. And that's that simple. I sit here surrounded by people sitting and working on these drawings with all these layers for hours or weeks, and I'm just like, well, that's interesting. The more you think, the more layers you need. Okay. I'm not sure I agree because that is a talent in of itself, but I'll defer to you at the moment. All right, let me get this here. I don't think this is probably it, right? Yeah. All right, getting ready for the big reveal. I don't think any amount of layers helps me. They showed me how to do it. It did not make my art better. It made it that many times worse as I had layers. So, you know what? I'm not going to maybe disagree. I'm going to definitely disagree. It did not help me. The rose. All right. Ding. This is what I started working on last time. A bee. Bee, all you can be. I had an uncle that was a recruiter. He'd be like, that's the wrong slogan. I hate the snow. I should turn it off, but it feels a little festive. So I just sit here hating it. Was it commercialing, you guys? I didn't get a warning, but it's like jumping in the corner of my eye. Sometimes it does that instead. Whimsy have ham? and I are not friends. I have enjoyed ham. It does not agree with me. I think that's the politest way of putting it. So I generally avoid it. I like pork, but pork does not like me. And my digestive system rebels. I think that's the nicest way of putting that. Are you going to get to have a ham? Picky Wyvern. You know, I just don't enjoy the excruciating pain in my core while having things erupt out of every orifice. She's a berry Wyvern. Oh. May I like steak? I like lamb. I just like my food to stay inside after I have it. Like, in a digestible way. 3 hams. You're gonna have 3 hams? Wow. Wouldn't it make more sense to just have, like, you know, roast a whole pig? Unless you're just being facetious and then, you know, whatever. Unless you specifically prefer the ham, in which case, that makes sense. 3 hams, 1 turkey. That's a lot of people at that get together. I think you're about to have quite the party. I hope you have fun. I don't like looking at the whole pig. Can't fit in the oven or freezer too. You break it down. You know, always do the berry method where you wrap it like in banana leaves or whatever. You cook it over like a long period of time. But it would be wasteful if you don't want all the bits and parts. But you wouldn't take like the whole thing and put it in the freezer. You'd cut it down. Like people would eat and cut down what was left. If I get it whole, it will stay whole. Breaking it down is not much fun. No, breaking down animals is not much fun. I'll agree.
Are you being teased by Kenny?
Kenny's back.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
He said they're having 3 hams and a turkey. I said that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. I hope your family gathering is very positive and fun. All the good Christmassy things.
Do I can at least sneak some holiday food into your room before you quote unquote skip your meal? I won't tell.
What's he saying about layers?
Oh, apparently, if you need to draw in layers, the more you stink, the more layers you need to use. This is what he says about himself. I said, no amount of layers, all that does is make me layered that much worse.
I don't use layers when I draw on paper, and I feel like my stuff tends to be better quality there. I use a lot of layers when I draw on my phone, and I'm drawing with my finger. So I think it depends really what you're doing. Because I get a product that I feel like is not the same.
I do that, they will yell at me even harder than usual. And then blah, blah, blah. Yes, always very sensitive, Kenny is.
I know.
Really, really stoic and thoughtful and sensitive.
That term? It's like, he's a really empathetic person.
He's very empathetic. Yes, Kenny wants to be empathetic.
Well, that's kind of rude.
No wonder her drawings look like that. I like her drawings.
It's a lot harder to draw with my finger than it is. I end up with like double the layers of what I would need, and erasing and undoing so much more when I do it on the phone. I really feel like it's easier with a pencil. And
I know you want a stylus.
I do. I have to say, being able to do larger motions is nice, because also it's not just because you're just using your finger. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what you never wanted to know, Kenny. When you're drawing with your finger, it decides randomly what part of the finger it counts as where your finger is, because the line is a lot smaller than your finger. So it might decide that instead of the center of my finger, it's the side of my finger that it's doing. And I need it to be at the center to be where I want to put the line. And I have to undo and redo it multiple times because it's not accurate. I hate that. I have no strong feelings.
How do you really feel?
I know.
I don't know.
I think he got the reaction he wanted.
I don't know. Quick, Whimsy, mute. What? Why would I mute? V2 being muted is kind of weird, Kenny. Isn't it? Wow. He just wants to look at me. He doesn't want to hear my voice. That's really... I don't know. That's kind of, that's hurtful. Oh, that's going to be nice. I like that.
Hanging up now.
I would totally hang that up in my house. I would. I would. You are so right. I would completely do that. But you wasn't talking then, were you? Wait, so you're telling me you want to mute my dear youngest beautiful child?
I think he is.
What, you want to fight the Dementors? Look what I got out. It's the good stuff. I don't know, the Dementors might get you.
I don't think that risk.
Okay. I always told you should always be ready.
I got accused of being bald today because I admitted I hadn't finished the hair on my picture, that I hadn't done the hair yet, so they all said I must be bald.
You?
I know, right? I have plenty of hair.
I came here for the Whimsy stream. Oh, you're crashing his party, baby doll. You're
And it
killing
made
it.
you laugh, and that's what matters.
You did make me laugh. She's stimming on my back too, guys. That makes me happy. She doesn't touch people. That means I get a free back rub. What mom doesn't like that?
Maybe I should paint my nails if I want them painted for Christmas.
Probably. I thought about it, but I know I'm not going to actually do it.
My nails keep getting caught on stuff into things, so they'll just be torn by Christmas.
Look at that one.
I'm starting to.
My experience is ruined. Oh no! He needs a refund.
Did he pay anything?
Nope.
Help you.
You didn't open your drink this time, right? I did remember to open my drink. I actually drank some of it and everything.
Impressive.
Yeah, I knew I was getting dehydrated yesterday, so I made sure I brought in a hydration drink. And then when I got to the end, I'm like, I've been drinking water, but I'm so thirsty. And realized I had never actually opened my drink. The hydration one with the electrolytes. Time's worth more than money. I hear ya. See. Tastes like thick salt water with some berry. So it's very nice. It's like blueberry flavored with a little bit of lemon ocean water. Without the whale pee. It's great.
I'll get out of your hair now since Kenny doesn't like me. It makes some weird. Sorry.
They should be enjoying the fact that you keep bumping my mouse hand. Thank you. That's very sweet. I love you too. You know, I bet they think hugs involve like arms and
I
hands.
used my arms this time.
Kind of. Okay, guys, she pulls her sleeves all the way over her hands, and then she kind of leans over me for just half a second, and she goes, I hugged you, which is a hug. It's a big, sweet hug for me. I love you.
The autism is strong.
The autism is strong with this one.
Coffee or not?
Ooh, I would love some coffee.
Okay, I'm gonna look up coffee.
Thank you. Later's Hedge, says Kenny.
Later.
Oh, I know what I was going to do tonight. Oh, my gosh. I mean, I guess it's not too late. I was going to go check out that demo and see if I actually wanted the game, because they've apparently made a bunch of changes and fixed some of the things that, while they were funny, were clearly too glitchy to pay for a game for. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that on stream. We'll see. Plus, I'm not sure if that means I'd have to start the whole game over. don't want to do a whole lot more of this one. But I was trying to get it started so I could kind of see its whole vibe.
What sweetener do you want?
I have no idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's gonna be Valios, but it's not open, so I can give you honey.
How about molasses with a little bit of salt?
Okay.
I don't know. I can't recover from that rude interruption. I'm sorry. Did she kill your vibe? Too much sweetness, too much cuteness. Fluffy little hedge monster. I mean, this is such an intense game. Gotta focus really hard, you know. I don't want to lose the main boss. Too hedgy. She's very hedgy. Oh, I think there's going to be a commercial break coming for those who actually get them.
I didn't fill it up very much because I was worried about spilling.
Okay.
Got you. Okay.
Why, thank you. Let's see. Let's judge you. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of molasses.
Sorry, I just poured it.
It's really good. It's like a little bit of coffee with molasses.
I'm so sorry.
You know, it's so good. But if you would add, maybe bring in the milk, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Just a little. I know I don't like much, but I feel like I want a little more protein with that. I want to, like, I was thinking low, not much sugar, just a touch of sweet, and that.
Sorry. I really tried not to
It's
add
perfect.
very much.
It's perfect. Just let me fix it. There. It's just right. Thank you, darling. Perfect. Like she's trying to kill me, guys. Let's see. Ah, she's a good girl. Now, I'm not promising to stream tomorrow. We generally do spend Christmas Eve as a family, but the girls are streaming tomorrow, I believe, because they, as a tradition, always do that for their people.
I don't know about this.
She does too. But
I don't know what she's planning. She's probably planning it. I just don't know.
Who's streaming?
You.
I don't mind if you're here, but you're not the main character in my story.
I wasn't trying to trouble. I was autisming.
I know. I love you. Anyway, but I'll probably still try, but I don't, it would be a shorter stream. And then on Christmas, it will depend on when I finish with family, because it's not just us, so. Put her in a corner I don't stream tomorrow. Don't stream tomorrow? She tried to poison you. Well, yeah, but if I don't stream tomorrow, then I don't get to stream on Christmas, then that's just feels wrong. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But if I stream tomorrow, it'll be short. I'm not gonna interfere with when we want to do anything as a family. Let's put it that way. But it's really important to the girls, or has been in the past, for them to stream for their people and be there. And I think that's awesome. But I also think we're a family, and that matters. So, yeah. And I'm the mama, so I shouldn't just say, ah, the heck with you, you little hoodlums. I know people online, they're way better than you IRL people. Although they might be happy with me saying that. I don't know. They might be grateful. They might be like, oh, thank goodness we got rid of her.
We like you. At
Okay,
least
good.
I do. I don't know about them. I can't speak for them. I get in trouble if I say something like, you have told me you don't like Pokemon. When you told me you don't like Pokemon. But my opinion changed. I've never said that.
I don't like Pokemon.
I know.
You, Arda, and Ashel should stream Christmas. That could be fun. I thought some kind of collab could be fun.
How did my nail rip on you?
Because my skin is like leather.
I was scratching your shirt. Not your skin. Oh.
I have great skin for someone of my maturity.
I think our whole family has great skin.
No papery skin here. No, no, no. It's like thick leather. All right. We'll see. We'll probably wing it because it's going to depend on other people that I cannot control. I mean, if I could, choreograph my entire extended family around my will alone, I'd be happy to. They might not be keen. But my holidays would go so much smoother. It would be awesome.
I can think of a relative in particular where that would
it might have been convenient. It might have been in my brain. I will not confirm nor deny. Leather skin, potato.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Leather is made of skin. Not human skin, but skin.
Well, it depends. It's been done, which is really gross and horrible. See? There's like some weird serial killers out there. I mean, you hear things. When you doom scroll at 2 o'clock in the morning, who knows what you come across?
I've got a song playing in my head from that. It's a cover of Firework, but instead it's Fireball. Wizard Kick
Lady,
Fire.
your word is final. Okay. When I become queen of the universe,
There are relatives that always want to change their minds, that's all.
Yeah.
But we love them anyway.
I want to do this. Okay, fine. We all agree. Sounds good. Well, why are you doing that? I never said I wanted that. I want this. Okay. Like, we even get this relative in writing. That's all I'm going to say. And still, this seems to be age for them. We love them anyway. That's what I keep telling myself.
You can do it. You're
I
strong.
can do it. I can do it. I can withstand. What if cannibals think people with eczema has leather texture skin? I never really thought about that, but I thought cannibals leatherized the skin after the people were eaten. I didn't think they chose to eat it as leather.
Do people eat leather?
Well, I mean, there's a whole thing in St. Petersburg during World War I, I believe. It might have been World War II. Yeah,
I meant as a
before they
first
die.
choice.
Before they die.
Yeah.
Not as a first choice. But if that's the only way to get nutrition, yep, people do it.
I did know about that. I just didn't think that people chose to eat leather just
Well, I mean,
for fun.
ultimately, they chose to do that or die.
Yeah.
So it's all relative.
Yeah, true.
In the sake of accuracy. Kitty is definitely that. Gore, any thoughts? How many times have I said if people privately are choosing to cannibals knows how to cook anything? I imagine they do. If people are choosing to lurk, they're allowed. I'm not outing them, Kenny. But Kenny will. He'll take care of that. He's like, I got this. Whether you want me to or not. Maybe. Oh, what did I do down here? Oh, no, I got it. Okay, that'll be nice. Like we have the honeycomb, the abeja, we've got the little green in the background. Kind of making me a little bit hungry for honey. I am suggestible.
So am I. I saw cookies in the video game I played yesterday, and suddenly I wanted cookies. And when I was eating the cookies...
You hate cookies.
I love cookies. What are you talking about? And suddenly, during the eating of the cookies, I was like, I wasn't really in the mood for these cookies. Why did I want them so bad? But they were good, and I ate them. And it was probably good, because I didn't eat much else. But I got something in me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening to a YouTuber talk about tea, and suddenly I thought tea sounded nice. I hate tea.
You do hate tea.
Migraine, I think.
Never made you eat weird food before, but whatever.
Migraine plus subliminal messaging.
It's not subliminal.
No,
You're
it's not.
playing with it. Okay. Here's what I had thought about. So you guys can tell me. If I get the chance on Christmas or Christmas Eve, and we can't do it any other way, I thought it could be fun. And I haven't talked to my dear children about this. But if we went on Kick, we could actually do music. So we could sing Christmas carols or something. That could be fun. But I don't know. I'm not sure I want to. So there's that too. But I love the idea of being able to actually just be freer with the music. That's appealing to me. But I don't know that any of you would want to go over there. So if we decided to do it, I don't know especially how worth it would be. But I guess then if we put the VOD on YouTube, it'd still be findable?
I'd be a no. Shocker, I know.
Not really. Like I said, it sounds fun, but at the same time, I'm just not sure logistically. That's something we would plan in advance and practice for. But if not now. Yo, girl, how you doing? I'm fine. Merry Christmas Eve. Hi, Tomas. He's been keeping track of how many Eves every night and calling people to task if they're wrong.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, and he is officially, we need to acknowledge this every day for the month of December. He's officially 2 decades old. This is a very big deal. He's very happy about it.
Congrats.
Ding, 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 ding. No more teenager. Hedgehog, why? She's decided to crash my stream. I don't know why she's here. She won't leave. It's okay. I love her.
I'm stimming on Mom's back.
Tomas tried, Kenny tried kicking her out. She's like, yep, and she did. She left. And here she is. I don't know what's going on, but I love her.
I don't know. I think it's a migraine. I really think it's a migraine.
You know, there's another thing you could do.
Medicine, but I don't like medicine. I like doing your back.
I like it when you do my back. That's the only reason I haven't kicked you out yet. I mean, it does add a level of challenge. Look at this. Look, if I'm not adjusting, this is what she's doing. my cursor is just like, yeah. Making me practice ultimate muscle control here. Just undo my braid, honey. Just undo it. It'll be fine.
It's not in the way.
Okay.
What?
Hedgehog, what is the power of love? Ay. Hello, Tomas. Happy holidays. I guess Kitty left for a minute after trying to out lurkers. I don't know what to think about that. Welcome back, person who never left and isn't here. I didn't leave. Okay, that's fine. It wasn't like an accusation. I just... Alright, let's see here. 5. I'm not going to do more of this than this bit. I was just going to fill in this rectangle and look at it. And then come up with my strategy.
You get some weird corners.
Yeah. And this is a really big one. So this is going to be limited in usefulness. But I still want to kind of get an idea how I want to go about it. I don't think it makes a real difference. It just makes my brain function better when I'm organizing it. And I know I could just randomly click them all over. I don't know. I don't.
You always work in grids.
So I always beat you guys at Battleship too.
I like gambling. It's fun to randomly pick something across the field and get it right. Usually you don't get it right.
I could even beat the CPUs. Alright, let's see. Lego DeLorean. I wonder what Tomas wanted for Christmas. So you want a Lego... You're very into DeLoreans. Obviously, you saw Back to the Future recently. You've had a lot of references. McFly. The question is, did you like it and why we said, oh, that'll be interesting. So that's going to be like vines coming up around the door. You get Carlo! Fine choice. I love Back to the Future since I was young. There you go. You just watched it like with Christmas. I love you too. Okay. I love you too. Bye. You're welcome. Quick, get the cigars and whiskey out. I don't know what that's about. I love her so much. Okay. Mmm. Gremlins. That's a classic. Don't feed them after midnight. Don't get them wet. Magua. Apparently she left back to the Whimsy program. Ironically, it makes my streams longer. Like, I could just set a thing and say, okay, I'll be out in an hour and we can hang out. But that's not how her brain works. Alright, let me see. Which is bad for health. I rewatched it in November. Now I'm doing a Captain Sparkle binge. Yeah, he's getting really into playing. I think he said he was gonna play the new Hightail thing. I don't know. Since he had covered it when it first came out, and then it disappeared, and he stopped covering it. Now it's gonna come out. I'm looking at my games because I thought about changing it up. Hightail out already? We waited 100 years. Well, I think January. Like, if you're binge watching Captain Sparkles, you should say, Tomas. I haven't been watching it that closely, but I guess the original people got the game back, and they're trying to have it actually out soon. So they've got a really updated schedule, but at the same time, nobody knows what it's really going to look like. My eyes keep glazing over. I was looking for something specific. When did they get the game back? Maybe October, November. Soon, I guess they well, here, I tell you what. Let's switch gears. I bet. It's not working. Give me a second. Uh-oh, hold on a second. It's not letting me switch. All right. So I can go on.
So what does a beautiful day look
Oh,
like?
yeah, whatever. His actual channel, it's not Jardine, it is Captain Sparkles, right? I just spelled that wrong. That doesn't feel right. Sparkles High Tail Update.
Okay, wow. The whole sequence of events playing out with Hightail right now is a wild ride.
So this is 11 minutes worth if you actually care. Crazy. Well, you said.
This is a video I never thought I'd be making, but a lot has changed in the last couple of weeks, and a lot of you might be familiar with everything, but I'll start from the beginning because we're just about approaching 6 years.
Does anybody really need it from the beginning?
How different the game will play now versus that point, and it's just like to go from the game.
There you go. January 13th, 2026. Bro never aged. He aged, but bro's in love. That's Younga fight him a little bit, maybe. He's trying to look good for his gal. He immortal. There you go. January 13th, 2026. Spill the tea. He not dating. Well, he's not dating. He's roommates. Here. I can solve this unless you are his. Okay, Whimsy, I don't care if your PC gonna explode. You will play this game. I will, huh? I thought about it.
All right, we're doing another house tour. Really, like, unexpected if you had asked me.
Now, Tomas, you know Kara. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay, so he's not dating. He's not interested. You know Kara. You're 20 years old, Tomas. I'm gonna show something to you. It's around here, right?
Contain it.
It's called reality.
This is the bathroom with a bathtub that I didn't know that anyone
Did it already
could
pass?
possibly use this amount that Cara takes baths and a shower. I don't know. It's a nice.
I don't. No, it was the kitchen.
You can poo pretty good in here.
Thank you for sharing that.
So that pretty much concludes the
It was just
inside
back.
of
Oh,
the
there's
house,
his bedroom.
barring like a couple tiny little closet spaces, but I don't think that's terribly interesting. Cara has convinced me that we should do like some exterior since it is very pretty and peaceful. It just feels do minute plus and then just let
Basically,
we'll miss the
he shows. I thought it wasn't official. No dogs allowed. Once they're showing the bed that they share and saying that they're roommates that share a bed, but they're just roommates.
And it's a very nice, spacious bedroom with a a bed for roommates, same one as the old house, and
That's kind of a clue. And one of them's openly talking about it now, and the other one's not. But they've literally owned a few houses together. They share a bed. They've shown that on camera. They're just choosing not to be public about their status. Benefits of the captain. Tomas! Oh my gosh! Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, a bed for roommates. Okay. Well,
Good children do not share beds with people who are not family and they are not interested in and preferably married to.
good girl. Strictly platonic. It'd be very strictly platonic. Maybe there's like a sword down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Keep all characters pure there. It's called sharing a bed. Best friends. Okay. Okay. I mean, you can read into it whatever you want. I personally feel that they seem very happy now, and that's nice. And the status of them, Tomas, they don't understand people can use a bed only for sleeping. I can understand that. I don't understand having an entire house together and more than one bedroom, and you both still choose only that bed, but only for purely platonic roommateness. Like, even if it's two guys or two girls who are not attracted to each other, I still think it's a little odd for adults to do, but you know, you do you. I did know. Brent here is insane. Yes. Yes. Yep. But there's like twin beds and stuff. In fact, look how big this room is. They could have two queen beds. It wouldn't even be a problem. All right, let's move on. I'm not getting into his Here we go. Okay. We'll watch what's important in life.
Me and my kitten Henry share a common interest. Lego. He likes the bags, the boxes, the bags in the boxes, and of course a brick.
Because sleeping alone is scary. That's true. That's very true. Oh.
I mean, other people don't get injured when they're close to someone.
No, my grandma used to say that. When my grandpa had to go out of town, she borrowed me.
Aww.
And she had me. And the funny part was that I did not understand because they didn't even like sleep in the same room because of my grandfather's extensive heart surgery. He had so many scars and stuff. She slept in the room next to him, but she had to have me or another grandchild or sibling or, you know, not sibling, but child or somebody in the house. And when I was a grandkid, we had to sleep with her. And we're like, but grandpa doesn't sleep with you. So maybe they have traumatic PTSD that we don't know about or something. Hedgehog, can I? No. You slept with another woman? Yeah. So you two were dating? Not that I remember. In fact, I think it was pretty platonic with my grandma. That's why I said that's a legitimate. Your point can be taken quite literally, accurately, and that was an example of where it would be platonic. So we agree. Anyway, how common? Like, I didn't own a house with my grandma, but you know. Anyway.
This is far more interesting.
This is far more interesting. Let's watch Henry. Half Asleep's Chris' new kitten. with Legos. You got Legos, you got kitties. This seems right up Tomas's alley.
Themselves.
But
whilst
yeah,
I
sorry,
prefer
that's
to build
okay.
and display it, he prefers destroying it.
No, drop that, come on. For instance, this is the current state of the Lego Eiffel Tower. I already had to remove everything from the base, but I fear it's not long for this world.
I long gave up on any hope of a Christmas tree, even without danglingly delicious baubles and wires. But I do want to display my prized
Same
Lego
issues.
Winter Village. There's a toy shop, a bakery, a post office, a cottage, a
Okay.
market, Santa's workshop, a train
I
station,
got another one to
a fire
react to.
station,
Let's change
a
this to a
gingerbread
reaction
house,
stream.
an elf house, another cottage, a main street, an alpine lodge, and another post office. Anyway, we're having something of a disagreement.
He will use the
I
other
think it
rooms
should
for
be
Lego builds,
respectfully
that's
admired
why.
from a distance, but Henry thinks it should be ruthlessly reduced
He-
to rubble.
he
So
has
in
a
this
few.
video, I'm going to build 10 different defense systems to see if I can keep the villagers safe from the terrifying monster that wants to eat them.
Look at him pretending to be cute when all he wants to do is destroy things.
Also, a quick reminder, the Ralph and Bella plushies are still on sale. They've just been extended for the next 7 days, so it really is your last chance to get them. Go to makeshift.com before they're gone forever.
Number 1.
We're going to start with just one building and a simple keep out
Tango
sign.
does not have
Henry
me,
did
that's
not
very
keep
rude.
out,
He has a
biting and
wife.
tearing up the snow blanket and then destroying the sign. So next I tried a polite sign, please
He is the
keep
cat
out.
in the
Henry
Ninjago
did
movie.
not
He'll
please
use,
keep out,
yes.
and once again destroyed the sign. And the pole. So finally I tried a more passive-aggressive approach. Dearest Henry, I'm at my wit's end. This village is very important to me and I've set clear boundaries which you continue to disregard. It hurts my feelings. P.S. I'm never letting you anywhere near Spronkington, which will return very early in the new year. But again, it was to no
Really,
avail.
what, Kenny?
He rolled around causing chaos, destroyed the sign, and started destroying the building.
Shocking face.
We're gonna
Do I have a
to set
shocking
things
face
up a
again? I'm
notch.
sorry.
Number 2.
I
Let me
added
work
the
on
winter
it.
fi-
See the
Uh-oh.
Winter Village at the top. It's completely blocked, but hopefully it's going to
I
find...
hate that aspect of this. I gotta make sure I'm over the right thing. I don't think my face looks shocking. Okay, your sister said I could cheat if I did it this way. That totally changed it. She's wrong. Okay. I pressed 5. Actually, I pressed 7 and 1. Did I press 5? No, that's my 5. But it's doing things. Hold on, let me really quickly. Why am I not resetting? There we go. All right.
ruthlessly reduced to rubble. So in this video, I'm going to build 10 different defense systems to see if I... But then he hopped the train track and entered the village, so it immediately failed
I
as a form
skipped,
of defense.
so you can
Instead,
watch.
he watched it
You
from
can
within
come
the
back and
village,
watch on your
and
own if you
anything,
want.
it had
Half
the
asleep,
opposite
Chris.
effect, only serving to make him more hyper and attack the village even more.
This most recent video.
Number 7.
Our 7th building is a toy shop, which begs the
No.
question... Does it come with a Lego frog?
Yes, it does. There's a gold one in the roof.
This time we'd be using a dog pen to try and protect the village, and Henry was very confused. I'm really sorry, by the way, I'm
Tomas
recovering
likes
from
this.
a cold and my voice is really weird.
To the middle of my lounge. I really hope this holds.
Fortunately it did, and after about 7 buckets worth, the moat was ready.
Okay, I think that's enough. There's a few kind of bulgy bits.
This is his lounge.
But the water's probably about 2 centimeters. No. Henry. Oh my. Ah.
He'd made a mockery of my moat. The trouble is, he couldn't figure out how to get back, so accepted that he'd probably spend the rest of his life there and sat down. Well, until he wanted to play with Bella.
Oh, Henry. Oh no. Oh, you destroyed it. That's in the water now. You're right, bud. Let's try and rescue it.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, Henry is. I'll skip
it's
to the
very
10th
wet.
one.
Oh, there's even a light brick in there. Jeez.
Full boss level.
Number 10.
Here we go.
So
Full
this
boss
is
level.
absolutely absurd. We've got the winter village itself in a moat of cucumber water. The dog pen's in there as well. We've got the passive-aggressive sign. There's tin foil. The train is going round. And at the front, we've got double-sided sticky tape. I know I've confidently said this every time, but there is literally no way Henry is going to get to the village.
And sure enough, he did not. But he very much enjoyed the cucumber water. Delicious. So I guess this is just my life now, but at least my Lego village is safe.
All right, I will show you what you never knew existed. You thought Half Asleep Chris was amazing. Oh my goodness. Let me make sure I spell this right. I don't actually know what this guy does in general. Oh. Okay, you probably would like his channel. Alright, let's see. So I was going to show you, actually I like his shorts. I think that's a better way to do it. Here we go. This is cool.
This is a... You can turn pictures of your cats into pillows. It's literally called Ugly
That's
Cat
not what
Pillow.
I thought.
I now have 2
How did that
Garys.
work? That's not what I clicked on.
I think it was showing you an ad first.
You think it was an ad?
Like he started it with an ad.
Mosquito breeding ground, cucumber water, huh? Half Asleep Chris made me half asleep. You like
This
his
is a-
shorts or him
You can-
in shorts?
This is a Christmas tree that is made for your cats
Why
to
is
go
it
inside of. It is
moving?
called the cat Christmas tree, and the beginning process of building it is very simple,
Okay.
just like a regular cat tree.
It's
and at
saying
this
the
point
right
of building it,
thing.
it's technically finished. If
It's
you
not
just wanted a
showing the
regular
video.
cat tree that you could use. You can turn... I now have 2 Garys. You can turn pictures of your cats into
It says
pillows.
the-
It's literally...
Ugliest cat pillows, but it's not.
I now have... Today I made a... I found the cat version of...
Okay, but
Today I
I'm
made a holiday
clicking on the
card with my
correct
cats
one.
with-
Look. I go over here. I'm clicking on this one, and it's insisting on going to the weird cat pillow one. Oh,
Why is YouTube like this?
I'll try one more time, but I'm not messing with this. Not gonna
This is
touch it.
You can turn
See?
pictures of your cats into pillows. It's literally called...
It's corrupted. He's not really my type. For one thing, he's young.
Over the years, we've made many burritos with Kurt, but this one that I'm making today is the... I recently
I'm gonna try and do it
got
this way.
robot that has a...
This is crazy.
You can turn pictures. I now have... Today I made a... I found the cat...
This is
The person that
annoying.
comment... I recently tried this loafing mat, which...
Gary, this is for the tree. It's not a toy. Not a toy. This is for the tree. No, no. You gotta get off. I gotta wrap this.
I give up.
This is Kurt and Gary's face.
Yeah,
I got
a
my
few of
cat's
them are
reactions
messed
to
up.
4 life-size...
Okay, well that won't work. Won't let me watch this one?
Cats are always trying to get into gifts underneath the tree, but this solves that problem.
No, I'm not a cougar, thank you.
These are our cat houses. We have to make them look like Christmas presents now. Kurt's already in there. Let's go. This is a good sign.
Watch the whole thing. Playing the dog.
Now they can get in the gifts underneath.
This was actually a funny idea.
There we go. Yes. Yes. You like the box?
My bad. You're bad. How are you bad?
Oh my gosh.
Gary had too much energy to chew
Bro,
up for
go
long,
for a
but Kurt
run.
stayed there all afternoon. Cats are always trying to get into gifts underneath the tree, but this solves that problem.
Okay, so that short worked. Alright, I'll look for the video because I can just skip to the part that's interesting. It was a neat idea, actually.
Every year around Christmas time, cat owners around the globe are freaking out because they have to put their Christmas tree up and they know what's going to happen. Their cat's going to climb up it, the tree's going to fall over, ornaments are going to break. It's a disaster. And there's videos that have gone viral and life hacks that have gone viral of how to solve this problem. But I got something crazy
This is
in the
the
mail today
first thing
that
we
might
saw by
solve this
him.
problem
We've
once
only
and for
seen
all.
like
So
3
I
or
make
4
these
things,
Christmas
and they've mostly
trees
been short.
for cats, and I mean, Kurt loves it. Gary, come on, climb it, buddy. I guess this is Gary's first time, honestly, really interacting with it.
My cat doesn't do that, really.
Kurt, come here. Come
Doesn't
climb
mess
it.
with the Christmas tree? That's
Okay.
pretty
Do you have
cool.
the problem of your cat getting in your Christmas tree, you've seen the videos, and maybe it's your cat. Christmas trees will fall down on top of the cats because they're going crazy. So you have these. That is a nice little solution. You know, a scratcher that's a Christmas tree. But it's been taken to the next level.
Okay, that might be too much.
There we go, buddy. He's shaking up there. You don't have great balance, Gary. But the world of cat Christmas trees has been taken to the next level. Honestly, it might be the final level. The Saturday after Thanksgiving, I was just sitting there with my family, and I got an email
Your
that popped
cat
on my phone,
also
and it said,
behaves.
the
Well,
cat
that's good.
Christmas tree. I read it, and they said, hey,
We have a Christmas tree
for
up
cats.
with
That's the legit
ornaments.
Christmas
It's
tree,
just
and we like to send you one. I clicked the link, I looked
sometimes
at
I
it, and my mind
get
was blown, and I was
distracted.
like, how have I not been aware that this exists? So I do want to say thank you to them for sending this cat tree. So I was like, please send it. I mean, if I came across this naturally, I would definitely buy it anyway.
Yeah.
3 days later, it came in, but first, I had to move something out of the way. We gotta move this bad boy, because something is replacing it, which you probably already know by the title and the thumbnail, but you're just being moved temporarily, okay, buddy? It's not forever.
Looks like Danny the
For being a,
dinosaur.
Whatever feet tall dinosaur, it's not that hard to move. It's actually kind of light.
Yep, Lasana worm. Actually, Lasana's the one that tries to go up through the middle and can't understand why it doesn't work.
Gary can treat it like a parkour course, like doom, 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 which I guarantee you
She wants
will
to
do.
climb the
It says
trunk
cat
of the
Christmas tree.
Christmas
It's upside
tree
down,
and hang
but
out on a
it says
branch
cat
up
Christmas tree.
high.
But you might be like, dude,
Does not
that's
work
like
well
the
for
size
her.
box that an actual Christmas tree comes in. Exactly. By
The middle.
Meowpie.
Mhm.
Meowpie.
Cat
Now,
reflects the
does this sound
owner.
bother anyone else?
I used to like
Because
to
they really
climb
bother
trees
pagans,
when
so
I
I
was
was
young,
curious.
so
I don't
yeah.
know what this is, but
Okay.
we are going to figure it out.
I'll
I don't know what
take
the
it.
finished product of this looks like, but I think it's a project. Like, I think this is a real project ahead of me. Now this,
It's kind
the
of
main part.
light,
Boom.
means he can't even lift it
Now.
off the ground.
This might be really confusing, but it's gonna be great. Hagen is gone. It's just me now. And this thing does say that it requires the assembly of 2 people, but we're gonna give it our best shot with just me and see how this goes.
It's actually a really
I
cool
don't
thing,
know how this is
though.
gonna go, but I gotta try, dude. I don't wanna wait anymore. I'm too excited. I believe in myself, you know? Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. The thing is, with most cat trees, they're usually not that difficult to put together. It's usually just a lot of steps, like maybe the more intricate they are. But I will say with this one, I have no idea what to expect just because, like, the final picture of it versus what it is right now, a lot's got to happen. A ton of people are always commenting on our videos that I should just link the things that we get in the description, and I do have an Amazon storefront, but this specific product I will link in the description. This specific one that I have, you can only get at the website. If you want to get it for Christmas as well as it can be a regular cat tree all year round, it'll be linked in the description.
That's
for you.
true.
I think
That's
clothes are getting
true.
hot
Yours
also,
is the only
with the
one that
Christmas
goes up high,
shirt on.
falls
This is
asleep,
not available
and
anymore.
falls down.
Other clothes and Kurt and Gary tees are available. 9clothingco.com.
We can't
or
let
link in the
Catsby
description.
be
So
up high
far,
when she's
smooth,
falling
but I
asleep. We
think
have to
these other
chase her
pieces
down.
is when it'll start getting difficult for real. Because I'm looking at these other boxes.
At
I'm looking
first, we're like,
the branches
it
that are
looks
in the
like
box,
she'll
and I'm like,
fall,
whoa.
but she's a cat. That
It
would
looks
never
scary.
happen.
My theory is that we're gonna
Nope.
flip this.
We
I'm
now
hoping
know
I'm right, but
better.
If we're not flipping this, there's gonna
Such
be
a
some major
ledge
stability
cat.
issues.
Yep.
It's already wobbly, but it's getting
Meow.
like bigger. So I'm assuming we flip it. I really hope that's the case. It even said on the instructions like professional installation is recommended. I'm a freaking
Ledge.
professional installator. Just see. Let's just
Okay,
try
so I
this.
see now where the holes are on the inside
So,
for them to go
I
through.
got the holes
Okay.
lined up with the right little shelving. And I think I just put the shelves in there for now, and then we'll worry about tying this, because this thing has holes where you like lace it. So don't know how good I'm gonna be at that, but we will
It's
see.
like lacing a corset, dude. I'm sure you do it all the time.
We have 3 different sets of laces here. It's literally like shoestring. This is probably where the 2 people come in handy. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh my
I'm getting the hang of
gosh.
this. All right, got the top
Yeah.
laced. I told you I could figure it out. Just gotta do the rest of it. And it's a little time consuming, but we're getting it. It is
Ah.
laced all the way up, and I think the branches are next. I'll have to look. We got the beds.
No way that
to put on
takes
each
2
level.
people to assemble.
I mean, this is like if you just wanted a regular cat
Man,
tree
he does it
without
alone.
the Christmas.
He did it
obviously,
alone.
but
I agree.
we're here for this part to make this into the craziest cat Christmas tree. ever.
So-
I'm just trying to make sure I do this right.
This was a neat
Okay, there we
idea,
go.
I thought.
That's in there, right?
Those
and then
little
obviously you gotta do the
prongy
worst part ever of
things
any
that
Christmas
went
tree
in.
and fluff it out at the end.
Because
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
my
like
favorite part. Gary is already in there.
if you
It's a
want
great
to
sign.
be a
It's a really
solid
good
wood
sign, but
thing and you can switch
it's a
it
long
out,
way from complete,
that
buddy.
would
Shelving
be
back on.
nice that you could
Again, I
change
gotta
what it
spread 'em all.
was.
I mean, they're gonna. It's gonna look very just straight lines up and down because gotta fluff the tree, dude. This is insane. There we go. This is like a tarp bag. You can store it. Store all the branches when it's not Christmas, and you just want to have the regular tree. So that's pretty cool. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Gary, you helping me fluff it, buddy? Woo! This is already looking good. It is complete. This thing.
It actually
I mean,
fluffs out pretty
gotta be like
good.
7 feet tall. But this is insane. This is bigger than our actual Christmas tree that we have in the living room. And once you fluff it out, it turns out amazing. And as you can see, it's wobbling because Gary's in it. Look at this. So, I mean, it is like an actual Christmas tree. You can put lights on this thing, decorate it, but solves the problem of, you know, your cats are in your Christmas tree, they're tearing it up. Ornaments are falling everywhere. They're getting tangled in lights. Gary actually did get tangled
You
in
know
our
what I
Christmas
just
tree
thought
lights,
of?
and we had to cut them out of them. That is a true story. But now he has his own Christmas tree. And just look
Okay,
at
I'm
this.
so
When he's
allergic
representing
to
this thing
actual
to the max, you
Christmas
can go inside of
trees.
it. There's different shelves. He can hide. He can play. It's just beautiful.
And
you
I'm
can
also kind of
take these
allergic to
branches off
cats.
once Christmas is over, and it can
So
be a
this would
regular
be an
cat tree,
artificial tree
and
that I
comes
would
with a
still
bag
be
and everything.
allergic
So that is
to.
a cool feature. Gary's really getting into it. Yeah, there's a platform right there. So he's on the platform.
He's
Hey, Gary.
enjoying it more than the cat.
And then it
Yeah.
comes with a bag as well. You can put the branches in to where this is useful year-round and not just at Christmas, because this would be an extreme thing to have.
I mean,
year-round
that's
at your
an
house.
accomplishment,
I don't know how you would store
really.
it. So that is a thoughtful piece. But I mean,
They are
Gary is loving it.
They spray with
Just
burn,
let your
make
cats
them
get
more
involved with
realistic.
Christmas, you know. And it actually looks fine, like
I
a
like those too.
decoration piece. Hagen likes it
Ours
better
are
than
clean.
the
They don't
dinosaur
seem to
that was
bother
here
me,
before.
but most cats make
Understandably,
me
yes.
sneeze pretty
This
dreadfully.
is a tree that you this is a tree that you can explore. Check this out. Gary, please don't traumatize him. Just let him explore, Gary. Okay. Gary chased him out. It had like felt ornaments that you could put on it where it's not like glass ornaments. And you know, your cats could play with those and knock them off and it wouldn't matter. And there's a
I just stick lights on it.
But there is 3 levels.
Just because
I guess
he's had to
technically 4,
cut
'cause
his
he showed
cats
that he
out
can
of the
get there.
lights. I will
There's this
say,
bottom
here
level,
I agree with
there's that level
Kenny.
that he's
I
on,
mean,
3rd
our
level,
cats have
then
never
there's this
twisted
top
themselves
fourth
in
one.
the
Gary, you
lights
can get
like
all
that.
in this tree, dude. It's yours.
They sit
All
underneath.
yours.
They might pet them. They don't wrap themselves up in them. Tuna might try to chew the
Right
cord
here, Kurt.
sometimes, but he realizes it has electricity and he usually stops. He likes to just sit under it.
Oh, yes.
Gasoline and a lighter.
Oh, wow. Kurt, this is like your dream, dude. You love Christmas trees. This is just elevated. So this cat Christmas tree was definitely the best cat Christmas tree I've ever had. Obviously, compared to the Scratcher, this thing is next level. And Kurt and Gary really liked it. I might go the next level of decorating it, putting ornaments and lights on. So stay tuned to the short form content because that is where I would do that. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want this tree, it is linked in the description. Subscribe if you're not. A lot of you that watch the videos are not subscribed. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah. What the heck? Why would you do that? I'm
Really?
kind of tempted. Okay.
You gonna take them on a trip?
No, not on that rocket ship. I gotta tell you, I just because I really don't want to see it, but I also kind of am curious why, but I don't want to know why. All right. Oh, we could do a really okay, Kenny. Do you know I had people who did not know who this was?
You are going to make icing. I know you think
Seriously.
you're not, but cookies, and by cookies I mean homemade cookies, are kind of like people. Some look great naked, and some look better dressed. Now, although I find that our gluten-free sugar cookies from our last episode are so...
He's back. I think my computer is starting to have problems. I'm going to be really honest. Cookie Monster. Well, he made cookies last week. This week he made the icing. Not everyone knows what another person knows, and that's okay. Yes. But good eats. He's a classic. However, he explained in his stream. It was really cool. He did a stream on Thanksgiving Day for letting people come in and ask about emergencies. But he said that he can't use the good eats because he's not associated with Food Network here. That's why I did do some reaction to him last week, and I'll see if I get dinged. He is old now. He didn't used to be. It's like the years keep working on him, you know? It happens. It's a thing. You know, I don't think I've done a bless your rank on here before. He old like you. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's see. Yeah, here's where Dwagon had me looking at DOS games. One of you had me looking at this. I don't remember why. We were looking at the winter sale. That's what I was telling you, honey. If you did want to look while you were online, I've got some Steam stuff on here where you can actually see it, where it won't show anything, except only what I've streamed through this browser.
That wasn't what I was doing. I was downloading games.
I know. That stupid Children of the Light game. I don't know. I just said somebody had me looking at it. I don't remember who now. When was Toss? I don't know how to answer that. Sorry. Hey, let's see what's on the main page. That's radical. You never know what you're going to get. This kid is throwing off. Guess the build for 7 minutes, making Grian laugh so hard he nearly throws up. That would actually be funny, but I don't know anything about that person or their compilations. Oh!
Place.
This is showing me some really weird... $1,000 ants versus obstacles? Where did you see that? Was that really here? Oh gosh. Okay, well, sure. That's interesting.
I've seen videos of ants doing insane things to survive, like in this one where they built a boat out of their bodies to survive a flood, or in this
I've
one where
seen
they
them
built
do
a
that kind
dangling
of
bridge
thing.
out of their bodies to attack their opponents. So I was wondering, if I put my 1,000 ants into obstacle courses, will they do similar things to complete them, or are my ants just not that smart?
Well, I just spent hours.
Okay, how does he know he has 1,000? He's gathering ants from the garden? This is
gathering 1,000 ants out my old ant nest. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to put these guys up against their first ant obstacle.
Obstacle number 1 is this thing. Basically, what we do is put some massive dead insect food at the bottom, and then we fill it with a bunch of sand to turn it into one of those 2D ant nests. Basically, we'll be able to watch the ants dig out all sorts of tunnel systems in here, and if they actually find the insect food I hit at the bottom, then they'll pass the obstacle and move on to the next obstacles that get harder and harder as the video goes on.
All right, let's not waste any time, and well, let's just do this. Wow, that is very satisfying watching 1,000 ants.
No, it's
all
not
in.
satisfying.
Okay.
They're red ants. Why would you collect red ants?
Area to try and escape. But surprisingly, many of the ants were already starting to dig down that center 2D part of the nest.
Oh my god.
Are there red
Happening
ants
so
that
fast.
aren't
Is there
fire
progress
ants?
on the side of the tank? Oh, I just put these guys
You
in
know, I don't
literally
know.
like 45 seconds ago. And they've already dug like half an inch down in. What?
Yep, and if you check out this time-lapse footage, you can see just how quickly
Maybe it's
they
not
were
the
getting
same
worked
kind
out.
of
They literally work like
problem.
mini drills to dig these tiny tunnels through the sand. But in reality, it's a tiring and grueling
Kidnapped
process where each
and rough
individual grain of sand
estimate
has to be picked up from a
his
worker
yard.
underground, all the way up to the surface through this little hole, and then drop off at this pile of sand over here.
You know
Now,
what I
while I was
like to
recording
do
this,
with
it was actually getting
ants?
pretty late in the day, so I decided to turn off the lights and came back the next day to see
I
the
like to
progress
give
made.
them a
Guys, the next day
special
I came
treat.
back to the ant nest looking like this. Yeah.
Bro, what? It's been literally like 8 hours.
Boiling
How did these ants
water.
build an entire intricate nest?
And not only were all these intricate tunnel systems made, but remember those dead insects I placed at the bottom as food? Well, it's safe to say that ants found those too, and it looks like the whole colony had swarmed them and had already started to devour them. And since they got to the insects, that
With a
technically
big
means that
old
they passed this first obstacle.
pile
Congratulations,
shows
guys.
up where
Hey,
I
happened so
don't
fast,
want
I
it all
literally
of a
didn't even
sudden.
capture that on camera.
It gets
But this next
gets
obstacle
a
that ants are
treat
going up against
of
will definitely
boiling
be caught
water
on camera, because the next obstacle is
and
the
then
tightrope
baking
of
soda
food.
on the ground
Yes, you
sprinkled
heard that
all
right.
around
And if
so
you're
they're too
wondering what that
confused to
is,
go
well,
away and
it's
come
this
back.
thing. Yup, the ants will have to walk across this
I like
extremely
taking
narrow
black
tightrope
ant
over a
and
pit filled
one
with
black
fire and
ant
flames.
and one red ant and put them in a stage and watch them fight to the death. Well,
no, I'm just kidding. That would be crazy.
You know
These
what?
are literally my pets. I would never do that. But I will be trapping the ants down here if they fall by lining the walls of this pit with this super slippery liquid stuff called fluon. I know you can't really see this stuff since it's invisible, but basically
If
when
you
an ant
have
tries
the
to walk up on here
patience,
now, it'll just slip off completely.
you know,
Yeah, this stuff is super
deathmatch,
slippery.
you
And
know?
you guys are about to see why this challenge gets so interesting in a second. But if you
Sounds
let me recommend
kinder
you
than
this,
my
you'll
boiling boiling water solution, I mean, they've got a shot, right?
And if you also like here, I got some tubing, meaning I can connect this to the obstacle. So yeah, let's just get.
And the winner could just be pinched.
Immediately after
Wouldn't even know what happened.
Ants noticed and started walking in. I mean, there's 1,000 ants. You can't even get away from them for a second. So that's what makes these obstacles fun, because it only took like 10 seconds till our first ants entered the tightrope of doom tank. Now to pass this obstacle, the ants quite literally just need to get one of these pieces of insect legs back across the tightrope, which I think might be impossible, but let's see how they do. Now I'm not gonna lie, the ants started off with some pretty lackluster performance because our first ants that made it to this tightrope didn't
You're
actually
telling
walk
me
onto it. They kinda just
you
walked
like
around
to
it
try
on the
to
corner of this
see
platform and just ended up just slipping off. Yeah, come on guys.
the different tribes fight each other in the
at least one
ant
of these ants to
world.
eventually step onto this tightrope. But as tons more ants started to walk into this room,
I mean, that opens up some possibilities. You know, you could bring in some other contenders like
What are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. I think this is actually my fault. And to make them walk across the tightrope, I just got fixed up.
Daddy Longlegs or
Basically what I did was
something.
first of all take 2 extra pieces of string to the tightrope to make it a bit thicker so the ants would feel safer when they walked on it. And also I rubbed this insect jelly food on the tightrope to make the bridge smell like
All you
jelly.
need is
And,
apple
hopefully this will make
jelly.
them wanna
You don't
walk on
need
it. So this
jelly
worked
food.
exactly how I wanted
They'll
it to.
follow
Within the
apple
first
jelly.
minute,
They'll
our
eat
first
anything
workers
with apple
actually started
jelly
to
in
walk
it.
onto the
And
tightrope and explode it. It's
I
just
have a
very
lovely
slow. Over time,
recipe.
more
They'll
and more
eat it,
ants
they'll
started
go
to walk
back to
onto it,
their
and it was actually
nest,
kinda funny
and
'cause
they
sometimes
will
the ants
no
would
longer
literally just be hanging
procreate.
from each other's legs because there would just be way too many on the tightrope at the same time.
Works perfect
Dang,
every
these ants
time,
aren't
and
very
it's
good at
made
saving
from
friends,
stuff
but
in
it
the
didn't take long
kitchen.
for our first brave ant to
In fact,
actually make
that's
it to
the
the
only
end of
reason
this
I ever
tightrope.
buy
That
apple
wasn't even half the
jelly.
challenge, because now if you remember, the ants actually got to pick
If
up
we
one
really
of these
wanted
insect
to be
legs
pink
and bring
it.
them back across the tightrope. And this ant clearly wasn't looking too interested in that, because yeah, he was just completely
that
ignoring
cheap
them. So I
corn
kept waiting
syrupy
until
stuff,
some more ants made it to the
they
side by
love
crossing
it.
the tightrope. And surprisingly, one of the ants that made it actually did seem interested in the legs, because he went up to one of them and
I think
actually
this is
started to bite it.
extremely
If you can tell,
weird.
this leg is kind of way too
Yeah.
big for this worker to carry it all by himself. And for some reason, even after tons of ants made it onto the
I'm
side,
not
none of
loving
them came
watching
to help this
them
poor worker
do
move the
this.
leg. But this worker had a mission. He knew he needed to take a leg back to the colony, so what he did
Here.
was he went up to one of the smaller insect legs, pushed this pile of dirt onto the tape to make a little bridge that they could walk onto. If they keep building up this bridge, they would actually be able to cross this with no problem
I'm gonna be
whatsoever.
honest,
Right when I
I've
was
seen
filming
them,
this,
yes,
I actually noticed that,
cannibalism,
an
but I've also seen them go to where they have, they'll use each other's dead bodies to make rafts and go across water when there's flooding. It's charming. I think this video is done poorly. I think this video is extremely weird. I didn't actually pick it. It was recommended from chat from somebody with a medium green name, not naming names. Now my feed is really messed up.
Mom, was it ever not?
This video, it was nameless.
Nameless, huh?
You know what? Let's just have fun. Let's see. I should never do this, especially live. Let's just see if there's a video about this.
What?
There's choices! I'm blaming Nameless for this. Cat slaves the dog. Alright, the Grinch. 3 most disturbing true mountain wilderness horror stories. Nameless Fears is a channel. Okay, well, why did I just do that? Go to sleep, mother? Oh, right, the Grinch. Are you...
I think Bless Your Rank sounds far better than this. He has the sugar cookie ones, doesn't he?
Yeah, Bless Your Rank is hilarious. But you have to look under his current name, Matt Mitchell. Ranking weird Christmas candy. Let's see if we have it under playlists. Those are SEC. Southern Climates.
His new one will probably be under videos if he had one. He usually does one around.
Ranking weird, Bless Your Rank. View full playlist. Here we go. So we have ranking potato chips, weird Christmas candy, box mac and cheese brands, lemonades, Grocery store birthday cakes. Hedgehog, tell me what you think of cucumbers.
I like them.
Oh, here we go. Root beers.
It's probably wrong. He likes corn syrup too much.
Light beers?
What?
Pop Tart flavors, live ranking special jelly beans, restaurant hot wings, ranking chain donuts. The cake mixes was funny. Hot dogs with a hot dog. Oh, that was right before his doggy, wasn't. I'm looking for where he was doing it. Oh no, those are.
I think.
Oh, did he get back his It's a Southern Thing once?
Looks like maybe they're still on his thing.
Well, no, they weren't. There was a whole big legal battle going on. Okay, ranch dressing. That was funny.
That was funny.
Fast food breakfast burritos. Any requests? I'd rather do a shorter one, to be honest. Let's do ranch dressings. That's what you always wanted to know.
I feel like I got a giant burp coming. It may be vomit. It may happen in the middle of the episode, which would be hilarious. Hey y'all, today we're gonna be ranking ranch dressings. Ranches, which a lot of people love. I like ranch too. Is ranch a Southern thing? I don't know. The Midwest claims it, like they drink it. And
He talks so slow. That's kind of normal. I was like, I should adjust the speed, but I don't know.
I think that we do love ranch down here. As a matter of fact, I remember seeing at a Taco Bell a little old lady sit down at her table and pull a ranch out of her purse. Now that I think about it,
I've seen people do that.
And she ain't gonna
ranch is bleh
at all times. Me and I'll say strapped. So we do love ranch down here. I think
I'll be honest, I like ranch. I'm not gonna tell ranch no if it's a decent ranch, but it better be a good one.
I hate ranch.
I'm pretty picky about it.
So I
ranch and gravy. But for me, it's Crystal hot sauce. Gotta be Crystal or gochujang works. Yeah, gochujang. No. But
for dipping sauce is barbecue, or at least I usually choose barbecue. Let's be honest, Southerners don't have to dip our food as much.
Ram ranch.
The first time. That's what's up. You should try it sometime, Midwesterners. Full disclosure.
I get gravy. I get ranch.
Family. There's several today I have never tried.
I'm not sure where the ram comes in,
nervous.
but okay.
It's a lot of ranch to be consuming before noon. What will it do to my body? I don't know. But I do know this. This is going to be the healthiest. This is going to be the semi-healthiest bless your egg ever because we got broccoli and we got carrots. For the first time ever, I'm going to be consuming vegetables that are not fried. Here we go. Yeah, I got these out of the pantry. No doubt that my wife bought these, and I don't know what they're for. You would think a special occasion because we don't normally eat off party plates every day in this house. So if you're watching this, Lisa, and this was for a birthday party or something, I'm sorry. They went out for a good cause. Kinda. Competitor number 1. I just randomly pull it out of the
right. Kids. You're around my age, Kenny.
Jeez. That's a good one to get out of the way because this is the one that we eat. This is what I like about Ken's. That's a thick pour. Look at that baby. That's a thick boy right there. That's pro move to get that. Like the ultimate ranch is a homemade ranch. Okay, and I know. Oh my God,
no.
One of y'all are already typing. I make my own ranch. It's so easy. I don't know why I have to do it. Ladies, stop.
No
Who has time to make things? I have 2 children and a very important, busy job.
Oh,
clearly. So just chill out, Karen. And usually their name is like Linda or something. All right, here we go. Get nice coverage on that. Look at that. It's like a little snowy tree. I presume. I don't know. I have not seen snow in a tree in like 5 years. So. So this is so creamy. I could drink this ranch. To be honest with you, it doesn't have any weird chemically taste that other ranches do, and you'll know they're coming.
I'm not fan of Ken's.
Sorry to interrupt this ranking, but I have some very important news for you. This right here is a metaphor because I was living in the dark until I discovered Bespoke Post. I was living life like a giant man-child. That is until Bespoke Post.
He has no energy.
And I am happy to report that those days are finally over because my weekender box from Bespoke included this awesome bag that looks like something a grown
You
human
is
being
baby?
carrying around with them. Me, I'm a human being.
Tomas's baby.
And my slice box came with this awesome cutting board, which is perfect for traveling. And the swirl box came with a kit to train your nose to become a bourbon expert. Yeah, I may actually eat this one. There are lots of other great boxes to check out, and the best news is that you can get 20% off your first box of awesome. Just click the link in the description of this video, or use the code MattMitchell20 at checkout, or go to bespokepost.com.
That's like a year old. I wouldn't. Why is it called ranch? Do farms have the natural ingredients?
Somebody making their own ranch.
I mean, I've made it from scratch many times.
That's why you're not making your own ranch. I've had yours, and it's not as good.
It's not hard. It's yummy.
It absolutely covers up the vegetables, so I can't taste any of it all. Ken's is fantastic. I don't have anything negative to say about Ken's. Do I think it's the best in the game? I don't know, but I can say definitively that Ken's currently is number 1. Okay.
But I don't like Ken's. I feel like it's watery.
Ooh, Newman's Own. Brand I have not had before. Look at old Paul Newman here. Oh, look at that smile. And then blue eyes. What a hunk. And his hair. Oh, to have hair.
It was okay at one point, but when Newman's Own really got more commercial,
Producer extraordinaire Josh told me that
flavors of their stuff kind of went down.
Newman's. Here we go, Newman. Give me your white sauce, Newman. I shouldn't. The man's dead. You gotta stop. Yeah, it's different. No, it's definitely more.
It's buttermilk, garlic, onion.
No, that is definitely different.
I used to make it
but it's
myself.
so much flavor that whatever you're gonna dip it in, forget it. There's absolutely no way you're gonna be tasting it. You're gonna be tasting ranch all the way through. So this is good to dip on something that you don't
Black
want.
pepper.
If your doctor says, listen, if you don't start eating some freaking baby carrots, you're gonna die. I'm gonna eat them. Drown them in ranch. And the doctor's like, good, that works for me. Like, I'm not a real doctor. I don't know what that means. There could be nothing wrong with that idea. Y'all ever gone to a Golden Corral and stuck some vegetables underneath that chocolate fountain? I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying YOLO. You know, and those Golden Corrals don't communicate with each other, so you can only get banned from one, not all of them. I'm just saying, map it out. This is good. I don't hate it. It's more garlicky. I think this would be way better on a salad. I would not love this more for dipping.
No,
I'm a ranch boy when it comes to wings, not blue cheese, because that's mold. You're eating moldy cheese, you dirty rat. Stop it. And for dipping wings, actually that would actually be better, because I don't know if y'all know, just a little bit of garlic in your buffalo sauce and you dip your wings in it, it makes it better. It elevates that heat and that buffalo flavor. It's
See, I primarily put salad dressing on a salad if I'm gonna do it. I will be honest. Only had Newman margarita pizza. That was decent. I just like when they first came out, they were all about being really natural ingredients and all this stuff, and then they went down in quality. I'm sure they're really lovely. You're supposed to want to pay more because it's involved with a charity that's supposed to be a really good charity. I'm not saying the food is really bad, but I feel like if I want to give to a charity, I might do it more directly and just have food that I make with my own real ingredients instead of corn syrup or cornstarch or stuff. I didn't trust his face. Well, there you go.
This is tough now that I'm thinking about it. Dadgummit, I wish why the HE double hockey sticks did I not get wings for this? Come on, Matt. What do you thought I'd be good at eating vegetables today? That's what you get. That's what you get. For eating vegetables. I'm gonna give this to Ken's. I just think that flavor will be better across the board, but I think there are certain applications where this would be actually a little bit better. So I'm gonna put it in second currently. That's good though. That's top notch. They're not bad. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Ranch number 3. Kraft.
Yeah.
Kraft classic ranch. Actually, I don't even remember the last time I had just classic ranch. Like, oh, geez, Louise, that's runny. That is not.
Yeah.
Don't like that. Don't like to look at that. Don't want to. Just want to try to get that back in there, and you can't. It won't. It's just keep. It's like a little volcano. Look at that.
Yeah.
God, dadgummit. Kraft ranch. Here we go. It's like it's ranch. It's the most basic of the ranches. I mean, look, I don't hate it.
It's not buttermilky, that one.
I don't know. I don't know what to
describe. And it's very watery to me.
Like you lick the bottle. How old is this? Oh, we're good. I don't know. It's a little weird. It's very artificial flavor on the back end that you don't get in either one of these. But the front end, it's not overpowering. I would say that if you're dipping something in there that you still want to taste, like maybe you're one of those people that like you drown your hot wings in ranch because they're too hot and you don't really like the flavor. This may be your thing. It's not going to overpower it, but it will like dampen that heat a little bit.
And I was cautious because I thought it had actual margarita in it.
Boys in there slinging ranch.
Oh no, honey.
I'm gonna say it's not terrible, but it has a time and place, and those times are.
Margarita just means that it has.
It's not fair. I think there's some applications for it, but it's just not for me. It's not for me.
Sliced mozzarella, like in the round slices, and herb.
Kraft.
Usually basil.
Classic ranch. Number 4.
And tomato. Often chopped tomatoes with lovely slices.
Wishbone ranch. This is at the bottom of the shelf at Walmart too, so they know people.
Yes, that's like my girl's favorite.
It's hidden down there. Oh, did I shake this?
Both.
Ooh, I like the little. Come on, Matt. It's runny like Kraft, but water too. Like Kraft has more of the like pepper little flakes in it. Wishbone's just straight white cream. This is
like
wider than the rest
from the store. I just make my own if I really want it.
Anybody remember that show from PBS?
Why is that a drink then?
Do things that dogs shouldn't do, like read and talk. Dogs don't.
Because that's a different kind of margarita. I think it has a different spelling too. A real man would mix all that together and eat it raw.
Here we go.
He might.
Weird.
He has done that on some of them. I think he did that on the cake pop one.
Worse than Kraft on the aftertaste.
Yeah.
But the front end is like the cream.
He mixed all the crumbs into one and gave that a try. And I think, yeah.
Okay, I don't like how it runs like that right there. It's about to drip.
Maybe.
It's about to drip. It's gonna drip.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right, whatever. It's runnier than I like, and he's a little more flavor. I don't have a hard time finding anything I really like about this. What's insulting is in the back. It says Wishbone. All the flavor you could wish for. We're talking about 2 different types of wishes. This is like the Wish.com. I tried to buy a projector from Wish.com for $2. And they just canceled my order. I mean, even they were like, we're not doing that. I don't even have that guy on the website. This is not great. This is why this is on the bottom shelf. This is like last place. I feel like this is probably in one of your
she's tired of being bumped up and down in the air like that.
Substitute on the Walmart pickup. In which case, you'd march right back in that store and you tell them no. I will accept no substitutes when it comes to ranch.
There you go.
Give me Walmart.
I don't do Walmart pickup.
AKA Dr. Pepper, AKA God's water. Competitor number 5. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is the one that I thought either wins or finishes.
Me
dead
when
last.
I
There's
me
no way to
when.
stand somewhere in the middle. Olive Garden in my Walmart. I don't live anywhere near an Olive Garden. This is Parmesan Ranch. I don't know if they have a straight up normal ranch, but they did not in my Walmart. So
That's the only one I've ever seen is the Parmesan Ranch.
I'm aware of it. Okay, you know what? I get what I can find at my Walmart. All right. And I went early this morning and I was sleepy. I was really close to the ice cream section and I really wanted some, but I didn't get any. I fought the urge. So let's just cut me some slack. All right, here we go. Olive Garden Parmesan Ranchies. Oh baby, that's good. Oh man, oh, dang, this is gonna have more calories than the rest of them. Yeah, it does. Of course it does. That's good. I thought it was gonna be a runny the way it came out of this ball. It was a hurry, but it just wanted to meet me. That's all it was. It was excited to get my belly. It is runny. It's on the runnier side, but that flavor, in my opinion, totally makes up for it. It also tells me that runny does not necessarily equate to less flavor. So I don't know what your excuse is, Crafting Wishbone. Olive Garden figured it out. This has a little bit of that garlic flavor, but it balances so nicely with that creamy buttermilk flavor. Like it's a perfect little twin. And probably the creaminess of that Parmesan adds a little assist. I think this would be absolutely delicious to dip wings into, and I cannot wait to do that. Is it the perfect ranch? No, because the barbecue restaurant down the street from me makes the best ranch I've ever had. This is pretty daggum good.
When he watches to the side makes me feel to punch him.
Notice because editing. This appears to be their basic. Parmesan Ranch is Olive Garden's ranch, and I will say that their ranch is number 1. I know I did not see that.
Kenny,
I did. You know what? I'm shocked.
English much?
Our last competitor, number
Parmesan, great.
6. Hold up, 6.
Okay.
Number 6. Hidden Valley, the OG ranch. This is the standard. I feel like this has got to be of the ranch market. They probably got owned by 80% of the ranch market. It's their thing. It's their area to lose.
Yeah.
So much so that I did not know other ranches existed until I was like 30 years old. Well, that's the cleanest ranch I've ever had. That just came right out. That was a clean.
Except
that was a clean
the
squid.
ingredients
And it was like, you can just tell,
actually
like,
are not the same as
like,
they used to be on that either.
I got a little fumble. I got little butterfingers today. Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley tastes like Hidden Valley, which tastes a lot like Kraft. I feel like that onion, garlicky, like all the flavors they add to it, usually you taste on back end. It hits you first on Hidden Valley, and the creaming is the aftertaste on Hidden Valley. It's not natural. You can go hiddenvalley.com for recipes and earn rewards, ranch rewards. What? We have too many. This is Matt Rant. We have too many rewards clubs. Not every business in America needs my email and my phone number. No, don't. Stop texting deals. I don't want them. Please, for the love of God, stop emailing. Just stop asking me. If you're gonna ask me, be prepared for me to say, no, you may not have my email, or for me to make one up on the spot, or for me to give you my former boss's email. I know you're watching. I don't know how to describe this to you. Hidden Valley Ranch is the water of ranches. It is the zero, and everything else is coming in positive or negative on it. And it is just the control.
I got you. When he looks to the side, I get the urge to punch him. I got you.
It is adequate. It is the definition of adequacy. It's like Heinz ketchup.
I'm sure he just turned the other cheek so you could punch that too. He's a nice guy.
Hidden Valley, middle of the pack.
On TV.
Well, here's what we learned today. At least I learned that cans is not the best in the game. I would say that if I space these out by by taste, I feel like there's a significant gap right here. This is kind of like and I say there's even a little bit of a gap here. This is fantastic. I'm going to stop buying cans and switch to Olive Garden Parmesan Ranch. It's that much better. And I would suggest you do it too, but not all at the same time because I'm tired of going to the grocery store and them not having what I want. Pace yourselves. Oh, time to stand. Just kidding. Here you go. I have coated my mouth in ranch dressing, and it is not great. It's not even the Dr. Pepper can wash it out now. So I'm gonna just go, I fill up. Now, honestly, there's a lot of ranch in my belly. A lot of ranch, not enough food. Because this doesn't count, right? This is not food. These are like seeds that got out of control. Like this was just meant to stay in the ground. This is the most vegetables I've eaten in a long time. And yet at the same time, I've ruined it by covering it in ranch. Thanks for watching. If you love this video, check out my channel for literally one other one. Bye.
He's right. Vegetables aren't healthy.
Vegetables are sad. All right. Alrighty. What is this? Not me. Alright. I see the time, Tomas. Alright, so that was funny because when we watched that originally, my son was like, I don't believe it. So I went and I found the Olive Garden Ranch shortly thereafter. It's like, darn, it really is good. It's expensive though, so yeah. I'd rather just make it easier. So what you doing tomorrow? Well, that's what I was saying earlier. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, not Christmas Eve. And I do want to spend it with my family somewhat. But since I don't know if I'll be back in time to stream on Christmas Day, if I stream tomorrow, it will be a shorter stream. So I can actually have time with my family. Because, with just my kids because I love them. Yummy Dirt and Meow and Lasana. Okay. I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
I think my kitty wants some incense. I'm gonna grab
Okay,
some.
go ahead.
I didn't think so. I just thought I'd
I'd like to hear her ask personally. That's
Would you like some family members as well?
that would be lovely, honey. Whimsy, are you sure they want to spend it with you? Well, that's my point. I'm not. If I turn around and I'm like, okay, let's watch a movie together or have this. We have a special meal planned and some stuff, but you know, I'm not gonna promise to stream it exactly any kind of I might pop on, give her whiskey too. Hedgehog, take your mom, tuck her in and read her a book and give her whiskey too. I'm not sure there's any point. As soon as I lay down, I'm out. Anyway, like I said, we have a special meal planned, and we always do that every Christmas Eve around 4 to 5-ish. Just us in our own house with nobody else, no other relatives. And it's just a weird thing my family does. We all do that in our own houses, and that's like our family time. And so I want to be there. But if my kids are like, go off, watch their videos on YouTube, they're done for the day. Only cat noises sounds like a ritual. It is somewhat of a ritual. We kind of celebrate all our relatives that have passed. So it's kind of important to us. Anyway, but once that's done, if they all take off, I might come in. I might even be streaming by 6 o'clock. I don't know. But if they want a bunch of witches, only cat my same. If they want to hang out though, I'm not going to betray that time. We'll have that time as a family. So I'm going to play it by ear tomorrow and see how the evening goes. Honestly, they don't usually want much of me anymore, so that you probably will get me. But I'm not promising. Help food at them and come back and stream. Well, normally we do Christmas Eve pizza, but Hedge's celiac has been so bad. She doesn't want to cheat. So we found a really nice, real source of, shall we say, farm fresh meat. And we are going to have a very lovely meal. Tell her to get adapted. She would love to be adapted. Or adopted. I don't know. How do cats handle strangers? I mean, we don't get a lot of strangers around here. I don't know. They defend. They're ready to defend us.
To death.
To the death. If we don't invite those strangers in a way that they see, otherwise they kind of hang off to the side and watch our reactions, ready to defend us to the death. They're a little bit wild. They're a lot bit wild. Yeah. Good service. All right. And then I already said Christmas if I was one of y'all's cats, I'd make sure you get in danger before me. Well, they know who feeds them. And they know that without food, they would be dead. So they're maybe smarter than you. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Christmas, I just have to be back. If I'm back, I'll do it. Because we'll all be tired. And we're not, by Christmas evening, we're not going to be very kludgy as a family. That's usually when everybody sort of goes to their own corners and detoxes the whole... Maybe that's the wrong word, but it's really hard for 3 of the people in this house to handle the change in routine of a holiday. If I get 24 hours, it's a miracle, and I'll be grateful. So, I basically told you nothing. We'll wing it. We'll see. Trying to think if there's a good short I've seen lately to pop up here really quick. I mean, my watch history is a truly interesting place. Actually, this was a good one. Wasn't it? I go in there. This, to me, has got to be the most embarrassing stream moment. All right, what was it called? See if this will get here. Wait, can't wait for artist stream later. Me neither. Where's... Okay, here we go. Here we go.
It says it's for animals? That's just the branding, bro.
It's for
animals! Bro, the name of it is for hummingbirds. It means it's for, like, fun, like, silly guys. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
This is the 5th time I watched this today, and it's still making me laugh.
This is like someone finding out that they've been eating dog
I just noticed the
biscuits
Christmas
for like
ball on her
2
head. That's
years.
cute.
Or, wait, I've drank
Humans
like
are
12 of
animals.
these
That's true.
over the past week. I'm not even gonna lie. Are you serious? It's a little, I noticed it's a little thick for an energy drink. I'm gonna chase that with some water, actually. Bird-friendly recipe mimics real flower nectar made of pure cane sugar? Dude.
He's been drinking hummingbird nectar.
I mean, all
He
it is
drank
cane
12
sugar
of
and like red
those.
food coloring.
This is maybe the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me on stream. Okay, I gotta...
That's insane!
It says it's for...
I think that's pretty funny. This is not a problem that VTubers have. Is that ant? Huh?
I think he means small ant. I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea. Does it say maybe in the description? How do I see a description?
It says it's for animals?
I think
That's
if you
just
put
the
the dot to the
branding.
top and click description.
Huh, there we go. She usually says, but it looks like she didn't hear. I don't know.
Sometimes they don't know who they're reacting to if it gets sent to them as a clip.
I don't know.
Or they've given up on putting descriptions on shorts.
I think they have given up on putting descriptions on shorts. I'm going to be really honest.
What?
Hedgehog we youth?
What's that mean?
I bet it's here. It's not for human consumptions, then why is it delicious? What? In his defense, my Target has those, and they are literally right across from the soda energy drink aisle, and the aisle next to it has potato chips, and they are packaged in soda can type containers? Oh my gosh. I don't see that it's saying, but I think you could be right. That it's the ant guy. He looked familiar to me, but I don't know.
I love the amount of people saying it's probably healthier than an actual energy drink.
I know. It was, aha. Well, there you go. You went and found the OG? This reminds me of my story. My teacher told me he or his son went to Japan and knew the character Fortuna. One day his tour guide was over and asked, "Where's the cat? I see all this food, but no cat." All right. It says it's Will. All right. I just figured that was a nice place to end. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas. If I'm not back for Christmas, but I should be back for at least part of Christmas. That's my super definitive, committed answer. Tomas, I'm not going there. Anyway, I hope isn't that something TikToky? All right, so no, you don't like smug. Yeah, okay, that's the one that's TikToky. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I was just saying the time. Okay. In not Florida. That makes so much more sense. Got it. I hate that. like okay. I already had typed in the buy, but let me just show you what I would have. I'm old school, so maybe I would have expected to see it a little bit more like this. Later, folks. But I follow you. I follow you. That's okay. That's okay. I hope it's fine. It's completely. That's cool. That doesn't show up on screen either. That was cool. All right. I need sleep. I hope, and apparently I'm so old I go to sleep at 6:00 at night. It's 5:00 somewhere, folks. It's 5:00 somewhere. You lady later. I'm work schooled and 18:05. Yes, 18:05. There you go. Military time. I like military time because it really takes the AM and PM out of it. And so many people don't know when AM and PM work. I prefer things like 0800 hours. Thank you very much, Kenny. I follow you. All right. So I'm going to say goodbye for real now. And I feel completely stalked, like I'm surrounded by piranha. This is awesome. All right. So thank you for coming back, Kenny. Thank you for hanging out, Tomas. Thank you to anybody on the bots, because I guess I've had a lot of people watching that way right now. And anybody that's been lurking that isn't showing up anymore. Thank you very much, because I have more chatters than viewers. So obviously, Twitch is being very honest with me about how many people I've got right now. Goodbye to everybody. Merry Christmas, early, late, and I will see you soon. Bye.